Hi, my name is Stephen McGee and I'm the author of Health Forensics. And we're here to take a little look into this plant experiment. Now, I'm going to step back because what we actually have is a very tall Dieffenbachia plant. Now, this is a Dieffenbachia that was grown in a biologically toxic radio wave field that propagates throughout my home. And that's because the home is about 2,000 to 2,300 feet away from 3 antenna towers. It's in a community of transmitting utility meters, and there's a microwave alarm sensor in the living room. And that combination is very biologically toxic to the Dieffenbachia. And the idea of this experiment was to hook up the plant to a battery and to see if putting a voltage between the roots of the plant and the upper stem structure would enable it to become resistant to the radio frequency exposure. And as you can see, we were actually successful in that mission. And this plant was the winner of an experiment that involved many Dieffenbachia plants. So we grew Dieffenbachias with a range of voltage from about 0.25 volts DC all the way up to about 9.5 volts DC. And the sweet spot was 3 volts DC. Now you can see by the label that we started this experiment in August 2013. It's now January 2016. And this plant died and was replaced in November 2013. And it grew into the best one by far from the bunch. Most of the others went on to die. But this one at the 3 volts seemed to do fantastically well for any of the Dieffenbachias involved in the experiment. And there is actually a resistor in here. And it's a 470,000 ohm resistor in series with the negative lead. So we've got negative onto the pot feeding into the roots, and the positive is up to the stem structure of the Dieffenbachia. I'm going to take a little look at the leaves. So the Dieffenbachia typically has leaves the size of your hand, and these are approaching that. They're not fully grown. There is a little bit of retardation in there. That's probably coming from the radio frequency exposure. You can see that we've got other leaves that are very, very similar, and the new leaf is coming up with the patterning. So that was our winner of the DC voltage Dieffenbachia experiment in a radio wave field. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I wish you the very best of health. Thank you.